This is Friday, August 28th, 2020. It's day 71. I made it almost to the cabin. I decided to camp just a little below it so the wind wasn't as bad. I have my hammock between that tree and that tree over there. And then this pretty cool view spot right here beside it. Not too bad. I threw my shemagh over here so it would kind of dry out. So we're going to hike up to the fire tower and get those views. Oh, and another thing, the final 3/4 of a mile up here was far from a walk in the park. I didn't get any video because my battery had died and my charge batteries was in the depths of my pack. But that was something else nonetheless. Hopefully it's not like that on up to the tower. So we made it to the fire tower. And that's the view of New Hampshire. Nice clear day for the most part. This is the old fire warden's cabin. It is now an AT shelter. No longer have the ice cream man. Oh, check it out. They got salt and pepper and mustard. Kind of cool. It probably used to be a sink of some kind. There's a pipe running out that way. Alright, well, we're gonna get started on the trail. It is 10 o'clock. I got up at 7:30, but after chit-chatting and hanging out at the tower, it's late, but that's alright. I'm only going like 12 miles or something to a campsite, so should be able to get there before dark. So we've been coming downhill pretty much since leaving the cabin. It was a little uphill, and then it's been down. It's supposed to be downhill for quite some time, but at the moment, this time I'm not envious of the southbounders climb compared to coming up the north side. Man, this would have been a cakewalk. So we're still going down the south side of Smart Mountain, I think, from the fire tower. And it has just been this lovely downhill grade the entire way. So I stopped here at this lovely water source. Had a snack, refilled my water. And now headed back up to the trail. There's another water like a mile away, but I'm not going to stop again that soon, so I just filled both bottles here. So we had a pretty good uphill, and it's kind of flattened out up here. Get a little bit of a view, but not much. Well, this is the trail. And there should be a view up here. That's a nice view. So we're a little north of the Hexacube shelter. I did not stop at that shelter because it said it was 0.3 miles up a steep hill. And then it kind of flattened out a little bit. And then I got here to this rock scramble. So I took a break, sat on that rock, mixed up a Gatorade. Drink about half of it, so now I guess I'm ready to continue climbing. We're probably halfway up the mountain. Had a few steep spots, but overall not too bad. I think it's like 1,500 feet over 4 miles or something, so. Kind of looks like Pennsylvania, except for these rocks. They don't move under your feet. And there's plenty of flat to step on. Not all sharp and pointy. It looks like we have boulders for a while though. And now the boulder climb has turned uphill. Well, as the song says, the road goes on forever and the party never ends. This is the first, because we were just down there a second ago. Here comes this first switchback boulder climb I've encountered. And I think we may get a view up here at the top. Well, I don't know before we get to the top. A little bit of something. So that's the top of the mountain we stayed on last night, I think. We come all the way down and around, and now we're climbing this one. And it's just more boulders. I just came up that way, and now I switch back in up this way. But it looks like we're getting close. Climbing these boulders like this, though, it looks intimidating. But to me, it feels less strenuous than hiking up a steep trail. Yeah, we should be at the top shortly. There's a little bit of a view. Yeah, so that mountain, Smart Mountain, we climbed up this steep backside yesterday and then climbed down it today. And now we're climbing this mountain. It's funny when you look at it because it looks like such a long distance, but it's not really. I think the rocks are kind of cool how the different types are fused together. We got another view spot coming up here in a little bit, so we just climbed up through those boulders and this is what's ahead of us. From right here I don't see a blaze, so I don't know if it goes up there or if it goes straight. Have to figure that out. If it did go up there, that'd be something else in the rain. I think it goes straight. Yeah, how the rock cairn. The AT broke tradition. It didn't go uphill. And still looking at Smarts Mountain. Forgot the name of this mountain. The AT did not go this way. So I guess it didn't break tradition. They probably did go uphill. No, it turned. There's a rock cairn up there. I've been told it's very confusing in the whites in places. They just have this rock cairns. You can see a long way today. There's a blaze. And a warm breeze. And here, after climbing up some more boulders and rocks, I believe is one final view. At least it was a pretty day. And now we get to go downhill for a while. So it wasn't quite downhill time. I got like 0.1 mile to go to get to the top of Mount Cube. And the trail's just following this washout. I'm sure it would be a ton of fun in the rain. So I was going to New Hampshire 25. I was going to camp there. There's a creek or stream, something with some campsites. But there's a hostel called the Barn Door. It's open So when I get to the top of the mountain, I'm going to call them. It says it's $20 for a bunk. And they'll drop you off at Dollar General in the morning. Or not drop you off, but drop you by. And I need a few resupply things. I don't want to load up too much. Be going over Mount Moosilauke, however you say it. Probably the day after tomorrow. So yeah, if I could end my day as planned with mileage and get a shower and some town food, that'd be good. I haven't been able to really wash anything off with my bucket like usual because there hadn't been any water. So a shower would be great. But we'll see. They said they had a 4:30 pickup and it's 4 o'clock and 3 miles still to go. So I can't make it by 4:30. So if that's the only one they do, then that's a no-go for that. But no biggie either way. There's a blaze on the tree. I'm not seeing any anywhere else. So I'm only assuming to go that way. Go uphill. It's the same view from a higher point. There's a blaze. That's a nice view. Alright, so I had enough service to get a hold of the hostel. And they have a bunk available for the night, so at the end of the 3.3 miles here, downhill, they have a shuttle scheduled to be there at 5:30, so well, it's 4 o'clock. As long as I can find the trail, I should be able to make it. Doesn't look like a trail. But it doesn't look like a trail that way. Probably over these rocks. So no, I didn't go over the rocks. I just backtracked a little bit. found where I missed it. It's right here. So, if the descent's not too gnarly, I should be able to do that. 3 miles in an hour and a half. So far it's looking better than the route up. We need to go this way. So it's not as rocky as going up the other side, but it's still steep with its own challenges. I don't want to get in too big a hurry. That'll be on my butt. Pretty busy on this side. I've ran into several people already climbing up the hill, day hikers. We're not all the way down, but this is a nice little creek. Good flowing water. I think this is the right way. There's no blazes except for across the creek. It's going uphill, so it must be. We'll figure it out in a minute if it's not. So we got past the steep section, I guess. It's leveled out pretty good. Had a little uphill to get that creek. I checked there and I was a mile and a half out. It was right at 5 o'clock. So I don't think I'll be able to make it at 5:30. All those roots and stuff slowed me down too much. But I'll be there shortly after. So hopefully the shuttle's still waiting. Or if it'll stay like this the whole way, it might make it, I don't know. Unless I don't go to the hostel. That is the plan for today. And I don't think we have any more epic views or anything, so we'll wrap this up here. And then I've got to check the weather. I heard it's supposed to be bad storms tomorrow. So I may take a 0. It's too early to take a 0, but you saw those rocks and stuff. I don't want to climb jump like that when it's raining. That's where you get hurt. And I want to get there and not get hurt. Maybe in some of the southern parts I'd be more inclined to hike through it. So anyway, that's it for the day, unless plans change.